Taxpayers would stand to benefit from something I've been requesting for decades: countywide tax assessment. Before I start, I'll tell you why. No one has worked harder to get this done than John Risley. We sat down, we met with everybody, we did everything we possibly could do, but it was like herding cats. I would like to revisit this idea for Atlantic County in 2025 with the full cooperation and support of the Board of Commissioners. As hard as we work to reduce county taxes, our efforts and the cost saving to taxpayers is often offset by artificial increases in municipal property values due to the lack of any regimented revaluation or reassessment process. Last year, we reduced the county taxes by 5 cents per hundred. But many taxpayers failed to realize that savings because their tax bill reflected an increase based on an inflated property value on their county tax bill. I go on the radio, the commissioners go on the radio, and we're not called liars, but we're questioned. You said the property taxes went down 5 cents in the county. Mine went up. Not the truth. It is the truth. And here's why. I'm using Margate as an example because our newest commissioner is from Margate. And I think it was fitting, especially in the position Margate is in its present time. Margate, for example, is only slightly above 50% assessed value. That means a $1 million municipally assessed home is taxed like it's a $2 million property on the county tax roll. Now follow that. You got an assessment of $1 million, but you're paying as if your property is worth $2 million. The further below 100%, the higher the value of the property. A $1 million property is 50% of $2 million. That's why they're in the circumstances they're in. I'm sure I'm talking to everybody in the room. Very few towns are as close to 100% like they should be. So you're paying more on your taxes than you should be. It is the obligation and it is the law that you should be as close to 100% of your value. Now, Risley and I went through this continually from town to town, and some listened, some didn't. And if we did have 100% assessment, we would all be paying our fair share instead of some paying more and some paying less. You're living next door to somebody. You just built your house. It's a brand new house. You have actual value. The guy next to you has been living there for 40 years, paying with an old assessment. You're paying more than him. He's not meeting his fair share. And that can be solved with people of goodwill that will stand up and make things occur. As county executive, all I can do is suggest. And the municipalities, it's up to them to decide whether they want to do the right thing or stay exactly where they are. Now, when the state tells them you got to do this, they all promise we're going to do it. And of course, it goes away. The county has no say in these state and municipal formulas. It is imperative that all towns be at or close to 100%, so taxes are based on true property values. Countywide tax assessment could ensure consistent property tax administration and valuation. New Jersey is a home rule state. We want to put our own judge in, our own prosecutors in, our own administrative staff in. We don't want to join. And the taxpayers don't necessarily complain because they don't know. Now, Margate's not in. 3/4 of the town is empty. They can't even vote there. They're out of town or they're on vacation, whatever it may be, and they pay the taxes that come in. They may complain and get a small reduction if they can, but it is not fair. It's not fair that some pay more than they should have. But unless this gets done, it seems to me only the elected officials love their judge and love their prosecutor. The guy on the street doesn't even know who it is. Home rule is archaic, something left over from the stagecoach era.